Hey there! Now in this video, I'm gonna be pressure canning chicken. Yes, I'm driving down the road right now. But what I want to say is, I'm putting together the video, but the footage is from probably like a year ago, so that it don't look too weird to you. I would just want to say that. Thanks for coming by and watching the video. Now I'm gonna get started. I just washed my jars in the dishwasher. I already skinned the chicken and rinsed it off. So I'm just going to begin packing the chicken. It's cold. I'm going to pack it in. I'm going to pack it as tight as I can because I've done my research and I feel I don't want to can air. So I'm going to pack it down instead of loosely. I'm going to pack it down tight and get as much meat in this jar as I can. Among other things, one small element of my research included the fact that my pressure cooker comes up to 240 degrees Fahrenheit. That is under pressure for 65 minutes. So look, that's the USDA recommendation, and I feel confident with it. I'm beginning to do like emergency preparedness food storage. So that is why I've started doing these videos to help other people to preserve food in their pantries for emergencies, and also, you know, encourage that you kind of take an inventory, look in your pantry, keep things rotated. I hear a lot of air squeezing out. Once I've got my fingers all messy, I don't want to stop and get a knife, so I'm just tearing this to try to make each jar about the same. I'm going to use no liquid in this because it's going to produce its own. The lids are over there in boiling water, so they're sterilizing. I prefer these wide mouth jars because they're easier to pack and clean. To ensure the rims are perfectly clean, I use this vinegar cloth to wipe them down. There could be a little piece of fat or dust, and that could prevent a proper seal. My lids, they're still super hot, but I think I can touch them long enough to get them on here. You going, hon? All right, bye-bye. Okay. No salt, nothing. After I get it about finger tight for myself, I back it off about 1/4 of an inch. I'm heating the water already. I've got too much water. After I get all the jars in, I want no more than 3 inches of water. I check my gasket and make sure that's in. I check my air exhaust vent, you know, the one in the center, and make sure I can see daylight through there so there's nothing in there. Then just lock it down. The pressure cooker people recommend that you don't use it on a glass top at all. Once I adjust that spray of steam to be consistent over a 10-minute period, then of course I'm going to put on my pressure regulator. This for cold packed chicken, 10 pounds. It's going to take at least 45 minutes for this pressure cooker to heat up on this glass top stove, and, you know, with the amount of stuff I have in it. The little safety valve has to pop up. Once that pops up, it locks it in place. At this point in the video, we had moved, so this is a different house, but I did a reenactment. I hope you could see the steam going up about 4 feet in the air. This is wrong. You got to turn the heat way down until it's consistently only coming out about 1 foot high for about 10 minutes. Then put the pressure regulator on quick, like this. Careful not to let that steam burn me. When the pressure regulator begins this gentle rock, that's when your timer begins. So for the chicken is 65 minutes. Information I'm showing right here came with a book that came with my pressure cooker, so please always refer to yours. I think I said 65 minutes earlier, but it's really 75 minutes. The time is up, so I'm getting some pot holders. I'm going to take it off the eye, and instead of putting it straight on my granite, I'm going to put it on this towel, because the granite works like a heat sink, and that would make it cool down too fast, which could break your jars and, ruin the whole project. Or it might even damage the pressure cooker itself.
Now it's going to sit here and just cool down naturally until that pressure regulator is no longer moving at all. And the safety valve is dropped down flat, just like this. Even though it's mostly cooled off, I get my pot holders and then I just twist the top to release the lock. And when I tilt it away from my face so all the steam goes that way, the other way. I'll use a pot holder to get one out because these are still very hot. You see it's still boiling in there. And that's what we want to see there, is that nice broth that came out all by itself. You know, the natural water and fat. And it sure came in handy to make this chicken soup chocked full of celery for the common cold that my partner and I both have right now. Talk about fast food. I just opened up a can of this chicken. I poured the liquid off of it into a pan, added the celery and a little bit of onion, cooked for about 5 minutes, and then added the chicken because it's already done. And, you know, a quick and healthy meal. If you like the video, the best way you can help me out is by sharing it. I got the biggest kick out of this little onesie that my grandkids put on their baby.
Well, that's about it for this video. Thanks for coming by and watching my video, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.